Hello everyone, it's Dri. Just wanted to pop in with a little voiceover before the video starts saying that this was filmed obviously pre-pandemic, but I still want to put this out because I had an amazing time exploring my wonderful city when I was visiting back home in Holland. So without further ado, let's go. So I just got off the tram and I actually talked to a boy that was visiting from Canada for the first time. Usually my anxiety is really bad about talking to people, but I heard he was from Canada and I had to ask. I look like such a tourist doing this. First stop on our adventure, the German embassy. And a couple doors down is the Georgian embassy. After the devastating effects of World War II, Holland and a bunch of other allied countries came together to form the United Nations, a stronghold community of nations coming together to have diplomatic, economic, and political ties to make sure that wars like 1 and 2 don't happen again. And since then, Holland has been a beacon for United Nations missions. The International Criminal Court of Justice is here, as well as many other UN buildings. So it's no surprise that there are 111 embassies. And as I walk out of this alleyway, I can see Sweden. Next is the embassy for Spain, followed by Switzerland. You can tell who's a diplomat in Den Haag when their license plate is all blue compared to yellow and the country of origin in the corner. Over here is the British embassy. It's weird because they usually have the Scottish flag, the Welsh flag, and the Union Jack on top. But for some reason... Whoa. Before you say anything, I know I have lipstick on my teeth for the majority of this video. I'm sorry, I was stupid. They don't have the Scottish flag. So behind me is the secondary palace of the Dutch royal family. Nice little place to take a break before we continue our adventures. You can tell when the royals are here whether or not there's a guard in the box. So we have the embassy for Panama, and then right beside it the embassy for Greece. And across the street, the embassy for Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Cameroon. There's honestly so many security cameras around the embassy, so there's gonna be a lot of footage of me looking like a weirdo filming each embassy and talking about it. And behind me as I walk away is the Chilean embassy. We bring you a pause to our regularly scheduled program to appreciate the beauty of the canal. On the corner there is the Brazilian embassy. I just passed it and I'm currently too lazy to go back in front of it. We're just walking by the Italian embassy. The thing I find super fascinating is the emblems. I don't know why, it's just something I really like to look at. There's a lot of symbolism in those. Some of the embassies have two locations, one for official diplomatic businesses and the other is for the residence of those diplomats. Not all of these have them, but Spain is an example. I got really confused when I saw it twice. Some old people just watch me film that. I love the emblems. Like I said, some embassies have residence buildings for the diplomats as well as administrative buildings. Excuse the screaming children, but this is the embassy for Luxembourg, one of the smallest countries in the world. Many people get the flags of Luxembourg and Holland mixed up. Though at first glance they seem pretty similar. It's only because the blue at the bottom of the Luxembourg flag is a little bit lighter than the blue on the Dutch flag. Just popped by the Venezuelan embassy as well. Before getting to the front of the Lebanese embassy, I see the emblem from the back with the cedar. Then we have the embassy of Lebanon. As I'm walking down the street to my next destination, I see all of the flags. Those are all embassies. You can't go pretty much 5 or 10 feet without hitting an embassy in Den Haag. That's the embassy for the Saudi Arabian government. So I don't know what the other one was that I passed earlier. Now we have the embassy for Latvia. Then this is the embassy for administration for Denmark. And without fail, I almost passed this one because no flag outside. It's the embassy of Egypt. Next is the embassy for the Republic of Kosovo. People are watching me, but next is the embassy for the Republic of Congo. It's Sudan. So down there was the embassy for Ecuador and Belgium, but there's a lady outside trying to sell me stuff in Dutch, and I don't speak enough Dutch to politely say no, so I just said no and walked away. Next we have the embassy for Mexico. The next duo we have is Peru and Bolivia. This morning Maps only downloaded and loaded like half of the embassies, so it's kind of a cat and mouse game to try to find the others. So I thought I would go back to the Thai embassy since I passed it, but I doubled back and I couldn't find it, so if we stumble upon it, then good. A police car literally just passed and they gave me the weirdest stare. On our way to find the Thai embassy, stumbled upon the Croatian embassy and the Cyprus embassy. As we're walking, I just passed the Turkish embassy. It's around noon now and I'm getting a little peckish, so I'm gonna go get a hot drink.
Yeah, didn't end up doing that. I kind of forgot my wallet.
It's cold out. Hopefully there's Wi-Fi so I can download and load maps to find embassies I really want to visit, like Canada and South Korea. Who knows, maybe I'll stumble across the Thai embassy again. So I just stumbled upon an antique market. Did get a couple little cute tokens. Oh, Canada. Actually a pretty big building. We have Portugal and Ukraine. Can't get any good shots because construction's going on and there's so many people looking at me. We have Estonia. Next is Sri Lanka, whose flag is falling off. It's Vietnam. Right across the street there's Argentina, and over on the other corner, Poland. It's Temple, Greece. Honestly, I've lost count on how many embassies I've been to, so if there's a counter anywhere, that would be helpful.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Just go and count them and put it in the comments section.
That was Eritrea. Haven't seen that flag in a while, and I forgot what it looked like. It's the Cuban embassy. Honestly thought the flag in the window was just someone Cuban putting the flag in their window, but it's actually the Cuban embassy. Wait, c'est une embassy de France. I took the tram a little further out and now I'm in kind of like the bougie area of the suburbs. I'm gonna try to find the South Korean embassy.
The South Korean embassy was very beautiful, but it was hard to get some good footage.
Just past the Chinese embassy, but there's a little protest going on. I didn't really want to film that. I have a really bad blister on my foot and I wore really nice shoes, but I walked over 17,000 steps today and it's already 2 o'clock and I left at 10 a.m. So I'm gonna find a bus or a tram back home and maybe I'll go out tonight. If not, then I will calculate how many countries I went to and yeah.
Spoiler alert, didn't actually end up doing that. I was so exhausted, I just walked home, passed out, and forgot to film an outro. So please enjoy these videos of these ducks and this pond. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll put out some new content soon, hopefully. Bye!